Hello, and good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you, the good people of the tube. Hope you're feeling grand and all is well in your world. If you have seen the new Tone City Pedals video that I did, I don't remember when I did it now, I can't remember. But no, if you've seen the Tone City Pedals vid that I did of the new Tone City Pedals, I said in that video I was going to do a full video where basically I build a pedal board out of the new pedals, my friend Nicole does, and my friend Marjo does. That is today, people of the tube. So, ready to go down to their house and see them and get building, basically. And I think it'd be interesting to see what pedals they pick, how they arrange them, how they dial them in, how they dial in the amp, and the kind of sounds they get. I reckon we're about to see three extremely different settings. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes and where it ends up, so to say. So, without further ado, people of tube, let's go. Oh, by the way, we'll talk through everything as we're going as well. There will be kind of like a fair bit of playing in this video, but I want to get kind of like talking about why we're putting pedals where they are and why we're dialing it and what sounds we're after, basically. That's the kind of deal we're going to do today. So, hope you enjoy this and see you soon. Okay. Hello. So, these are the pedals. If you've seen the video, you already know what they are, but if you haven't, then these are what they are. So, this is an auto wah. That's fuzz, flanger, overdrive, distortion, echo. Don't know why they don't do a delay. And chorus. So, starting with you down there, the one with the mug. Okay, so what pedals out of these are you going to pick and why? And which ones are you going to leave out and why?
Okay, it's cool.
Yes.
I'm going to use the overdrive because I'm a big Tube Screamer fan. And this one is basically, I think, a copy of it.
Yes, it's basically a Tube Screamer, yeah.
So, definitely this is this would be Tube Screamer is my number one pedal anyway, so this one.
So, that one.
Yes. Then I'll have the fuzz.
Okie dokie.
Because just I love the fuzz.
Yeah.
Yes. Then I'll take the flanger because I've tried it and it's really great.
It is rather marvelous.
I usually don't use a flanger, but this one is really cool. And I'll take this one because I think chorus is good, and this one do a chorus and vibe. So. So it's cool.
So is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so why are you going to leave the distortion, the echo, and the auto wah out?
The auto wah is because
you don't have a use for it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I prefer the wheel wah. I don't see the. Yeah. I understand people who use it, but I'm not sure I would know how to use it. The distortion, I'm not.
More of a fuzz player.
Yes, I'm more, and I like to combine overdrive and fuzz, or just overdrive and just fuzz. But I'm not. I don't really know how to use a distortion. I prefer the fuzz anyway.
Okay, cool.
And the delay. I
suppose that's a valid reason. yeah.
And concerning the echo, which is basically a delay.
Yes. Darker repeats, but yeah.
I love it, but it doesn't suit my playing. It's just as simple as this. I love this pedal, but I don't know how to use it. Cool. It's not me.
Okay, so they're your four pedals you're going to pick. Okay, school. So that's school, not school, Dave. Cool. Welcome to school. Okay, so they're your four pedals. Okay, so moving on. What little pedals are you? What pedals would you pick?
I would
and why?
Take the fuzz. Can I explain why after?
Oh yes, of course. Okay.
Yeah. The overdrive, the distortion.
You can have them all.
I know, but I want to make a choice because yes, I think the chorus. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so.
I thought you took the auto wah. Nope.
No. I have a feeling this pedal is not going to make an appearance in this video, because I certainly am not going to pick it. As much as I find auto wah fun, let's just do this. Okay.
Poor thing, come on.
Well, he chose to be an auto wah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, put him back. Okay, moving along, even though he's not going to appear. Or he might, you never know. Okay, so moving on. So why have you picked these then? So why have you got the fuzz, overdrive, and fuzz, overdrive, and distortion?
And chorus.
And the chorus,
okay.
yeah.
So first, because I think I'm gonna use the overdrive, as a kind of always on.
Cool.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And the fuzz and the disto to
Kind
just
of push it.
yeah, and the disto for a solo sound.
Oh yeah.
And the fuzz, I don't know, just for a funny thing,
Yeah.
and fuzzy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this one just to add a little
kind of
weirdo
depth.
an effect.
Cool.
Yes.
Wicked. So why not the flanger and the echo?
Because I wanted to choose something very very simple,
Yeah.
like just 4 pedals. You know,
Okay.
I would. My second choice would be the echo with the chorus, but I said no.
Yeah.
But it's not because I don't like it. And the flanger the same. I just had to choose between the 3 because I didn't want to take the 3. So yes, the chorus.
Just make it simple and don't give yourself
Yes.
option paralysis. Basically, like, oh my god, what do I press?
Yeah.
Cool.
And why not? Because it's funny, but I will not use it in the pedalboard. So no.
Yeah. We were talking before the video. We were thinking like Tone City almost thought the auto wah would be kind of one of those novelty pedals, and that's why they called it the funny boy, because it's basically just kind of like a funny pedal. But like, I don't know. I mean, I know there's people who use auto wah. Guthrie Govan, Flea uses it on his bass, but it's very kind of like one use only. It's not kind of multiple things. It just does like one thing. It's kind of, but it in a certain way it's weird. Anyway, okay, cool. So that's your board. Rock and roll. So Dave. Yes, Dave. What are you going to pick, Dave? Well, Dave, I think we're going to pick the fuzz, the flanger, tube screamer. It's not a tube screamer. Noisy bay. Echo, and that. So yeah,
I could have bet on it.
Sorry. But yeah, so that's gonna be my board. So yeah. Anyway, okay. So we've had a mass discussion about this. We've had a big fist fight, and we found out that makeup covers bruises really well. And I've got a couple of broken fingers. I've actually lost one. Yeah.
It will never be the same.
No. Nicole bit it off. It wasn't very pleasant. I think Marjo ate it. Actually. Anyway, moving along.
You showed Marjo with your finger that was.
You
did Marjo eat it.
I saw you in the corner after Nicole bit my finger off, eating something. I don't know what it was, but it was certainly going down well. Anyway, so it's back. Anyway. We had a big fist fight about who goes first, and Nicole won. So Nicole goes first, and then it's Marjo, and then it's me. So without further ado, let's go. Ow! Why did that hurt? That shouldn't have hurt. Ow. Okay, so here we go. Stop laughing. We're on now. Okay, so this is your board. Okay, so this is how you've got it set up. Also, so what amp are you using and why?
So I'm using my new Crush Pro 120.
120, yes.
120,
See how 120.
yes.
Well, Crush
And,
Pro 120.
a Sub-Zero cab.
Mm-hmm.
And my number 1 guitar.
I don't know what that noise was. Ignore that. Yes. So, why have you set? So, how have you got the pedals set up, and why have you set them up in this order? So, where does the amp come in?
No, the guitar comes.
No, we're gonna do it my way.
Oh no!
Because I'm evil. Okay, fine. Do it.
So
do it the proper way.
It goes from my guitar to the overdrive. Normally I have a tuner, but I didn't put it. So
Yes.
anyway, overdrive, fuzz, flanger, chorus.
Okay.
So I put it this way because I don't know why. I always put the overdrive before the fuzz, and I like to run them together. But for some reasons here, I prefer the fuzz alone and the overdrive alone.
Okay.
But I'll show you. I'll show you why.
You'll hear this in a minute. So,
Yes.
using both channels of the orange as well, aren't you?
Yes, because all the pedals sound. For example, the fuzz doesn't sound the same on the clean and on the dirty channel,
amp.
so it's different sound.
Cool. Okay. So we'll start with clean tone then, and then we'll go from there. So,
Yes.
So I'll just let you play for a bit. Okay. So back in a sec. Okay, so this is your pedalboard. So why and how and what are you going to use them for and what not? So tell us what you got.
So, the overdrive, distortion, fuzz, and chorus. The overdrive, I'm gonna use it for, I don't know, just to make a little warm in my sound. The distortion is, yes, when I do a bit solo, and the fuzz for very, very fuzzy thing. And just the chorus, I will use it with my clean sound from the amp.
Okay.
And maybe with the overdrive. I don't know yet. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. So you're plugging into
the blue Vox.
Yep.
AC15.
Cool.
And my Squire Tele 62 ratio.
Cool for cats.
So yes.
Okay. So next sound you're gonna hear is all this lot. So back in a move.
Hello, Dave. So, what guitar do you use?
I'm using my John Frusciante replica Oswald Strat because it was where I was getting led today for some reason. I actually wanted to bring a different guitar, but I was been led this way. So this is the guitar.
And what amp?
So we are using the glorious orange CR120 today. I'm using the clean channel only, but I'm not using the amp for anything other than power. It's just there as a clean kind of platform for the pedals. So basically I've got an always on pedal. So basically I'm in the clean channel with treble and bass on 0, volume all the way up. I'm using a reverb on the CR120 and volume is about 2-ish, give or take.
Okay, and the pedals.
Okay, so I went the extreme route and we have everything. So from the guitar, because that's obviously the place you're supposed to start. There's
It is.
Shoe. Rubine fuzz, which always needs to be turned up to over for 10, apart from the mids, which I don't really like there. So from there, going into the green tube. This is going to be always on though, so always on. So this is my always on. This is my clean tone basically, or cleanish tone, John Frusciante basically. But being a tube screamer, it has that kind of mid spike where it kicks up the mid. So I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It sounds great. So moving from there, next noisy boy distortion, awesome, love it. This is just for mass out, Dave Murray inspired craziness. Then from there into the echo, which I'll only be using on the clean sound. I'm not going to use that for distortion as they don't work, and I don't like it. With distortion, I like it just clean and kind of textural, as you'll hear in a minute. So moving from there up to the flanger, which is just heaven and glorious, and flanges, and just sounds glorious. And then to the chorus, which again sounds glorious. I won't be using the vibe function as it's just a chorus pedal. It's not a vibe pedal. So that's it. So yeah.
Let's see how it sounds.
Which one's cuter? Tell me. Let us know in the comment section below which one's cuter. And give you a clue, it's not me.
Mimi, what pedal do you prefer?
Memes. So. Okay. So there's 3 pedal boards. Let us know in the comment section below which one you preferred and why. And yeah. So, did you like your pedal boards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Would you use them live?
Me, no.
Dizzy.
Me, not really. If I have to use one pedal for a live, I will use the distortion.
Yes,
Yeah.
me, I would use. I could use the green tube and the flanger.
Yeah, those so many things. Yeah.
And the chorus works very good.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Indeed. Yeah.
yes.
Cool. Okay, so that's interesting. So, but you'd want more time if you were to use your boards live. You'd want to spend more time with them to get to know them better. Yeah. Understand
Me
that.
personally,
Yeah.
it wouldn't change. It wouldn't change on what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, there you go. Simple as can be. So yeah. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Funny Boy didn't get. He basically got omitted from the entire video, but you know.
It's a very cool auto wah.
It is a great auto wah. It's just the auto wah is so kind of like, you know. I just don't know when I would ever need it to use it because I like the real wah. Not saying that isn't, but it isn't, but it is, but it's not, but it is. Help me. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, everybody, and yeah, let us know in the comments section
Dave,
about which one you prefer and
would
why.
you use it live?
Yes.
Every pedal?
Yes.
That's cool.
And
Even the
auto wah.
Funny Boy.
Which one is your favorite?
My favourite.
If you had to choose just one.
Probably the Aviator.
No, tell the truth. I'm sure it's the Funny Boy.
No,
Come
it's
on,
not.
Be honest.
Okay, no, I would probably pick the Aviator. I really
Yeah,
like the Flanger.
the
Okay,
Flanger is
so
amazing.
what about your favourites?
It's the flanger.
Yeah?
Really, yeah.
What about you?
The distortion.
The Noisy Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, easy boy.
I was kind of it's kind of a toss up between those two for me, but because I've already got like distortion, I know what distortion I like. This one's really cool, but I love that Aviator. I love the Flanger pedal. It's so cool. It's so amazing. Cool. That was easy. Cool. Happy days. So there you go, people. Tube. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again for another one very soon. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening, and it's goodbye from me, and it's
Au revoir.
goodbye from them. Bye bye. Now we're just going to film them and be awkward.
Oh no,
We're not
Dave,
going
don't
to
do
stop.
this.
We're not going to stop filming.
No,
What was that?
make a funny face.
Ooh, ah!